What is up? I am TJ. This is Uncommon, and so are you. Welcome to a Thanksgiving Palooza special. So it's an off week here in the studio, so I wanted to pre-record something around Thanksgiving, and it falls on today and on our Thursday live. And I wanted to step in here for a little bit. Be courteous of your time with your family. There is food to be eaten and naps to be taken and football to be watched. So I wanted to give you a short little session today. Real quick, if you're new to this channel, each week we do a husband, dad, and leader topic and sometimes a miscellaneous. So this one obviously is a miscellaneous, and it's around Thanksgiving. A great way to support this ministry is our membership program, which is about $25 a year, and it comes with a ton of features as well as some new things coming up at the first of the year. Two more things. We are starting a 90-day Bible reading group plan for Uncommon after the first of the year. I think it's January 5th we're starting, going through the four Gospels. And we're going to be reading it together as a group inside of the YouVersion app. And then we'll be discussing it on a weekly basis in some of these sessions as well as on social. And then lastly is Giving Tuesday, which is December 1st, 2020. Our goal is $2,500. And so be on the lookout for that fundraiser that's coming up. Remember, 100% of what you give, it goes right back into the ministry. And with the fundraiser that's on Facebook, we don't get charged any transaction fees. So 100% of your donation actually comes to us. So that is the housekeeping for today. So let's just jump into our Thanksgiving. The title of this one is 20 Things to be Thankful for in 2020. I know the word thankful in 2020 hardly seemed to go together this year. For some reason, for some, there have been lost loved ones, there's been lost jobs, sickness, frustration, anxiety, stress, dealing with the election cycle as well, and much more. But for most of us, we may have only been inconvenienced by COVID-19 with restrictions to our day-to-day lives. Like you may have not have gotten COVID-19 or anybody in your family. Or if it was very, very mild. You may have been required to work from home instead of lost your job. So there are some things that if we look, that is a bright spot in 2020. Having been through Hurricane Katrina with my family and being blown out of New Orleans, literally, it took a little while. It took a little bit of prayer and a little bit of looking to find that silver lining, but it was around perspective. So, how in the world do we find a way to be thankful in 2020? So, here is my 2020 list. If I leave something out that you feel that you're thankful for, be sure to leave it in the comments below. And this is from number 1 through 20. So number 1, faith in God. I know what got my family and I through Katrina was our faith in God. 100%. There were times when my wife didn't have the answers. I didn't have the answers. None of our friends or family had the answers. And it was only through prayer to God that helped. God's Word. Number 2, God's Word. Reading God's Word daily gave me a sense of peace, a bit of an anchor in that storm. It really got me through some hard times. Number 3, prayer. Communication with God, man, that was key. And during this time in 2020, prayer should be one of your biggest allies going through the lockdowns, restrictions, COVID-19, and everything. Number 4, worship. Being able to worship online is a blessing on itself. So that is something to be very, very thankful for. Number 5, family. Leaning on family during these hard times is just a godsend, because they know what you're going through, because they're probably going through it as well, maybe in the same household. Friends, same thing. Number 6, friends. Having someone who you can maybe speak to, that they may have gone through something like a Hurricane Katrina before, or they may be going through something different and need your help. Number 7, employment. Number 8, a place to live. Number 9, food. Number 10, clothes to wear. May sound trivial, but during Hurricane Katrina, when we evacuated, there were times when clothing, as basic as that sounds, was very much appreciated. Your health. Many of us have not been sick, or if you did get sick, it was minor. So be thankful for that. Insurance, health insurance, maybe unemployment insurance. That right there is a big feature that I know I'm thankful for. Our military, number 13, our military. Our democracy. How in the world can you say that, TJ? Well, other countries do not have the gift to go through and elect someone to represent our country, to lead our country. Good, bad, or anywhere in between. Many countries do not have that. Number 15, first responders. Everything from healthcare workers to police officers, firemen, paramedics. If you are a first responder, we were very, very thankful for that. Another one, number 16, same lines, teachers. Teachers are up against it, having to all of a sudden teach from home, and that is a challenge. Number 17, technology. Think back, if this would have happened, just say 10, 15 years ago, there is no FaceTime, there is no Zoom meetings. Everybody is simply at home dealing with this in a much more isolated feeling. Number 18, delivery services. Now you say, why in the world? We have friends and family who they cannot get out of the house, and they depend upon delivery services such as Instacart or DoorDash to get groceries, to get medicine. It's important. Again, something that didn't exist just a few years back. Number 19, online shopping. You may find that, well, I can't get to the store to buy those groceries. I can't get to the store to buy toilet paper or medicine or whatever you need. Online shopping is a big, big plus. And number 20, FaceTime. The ability to pick up a phone or get in front of your computer and speak to someone that you love, your family, your friends. That is a big, big plus. We would feel much more isolated if we did not have that. So that is my top 20. I'll put that in the description. And then if I've left something out, please feel free to add yours. And yours may be in a different order. This was really in no particular order other than my top 5 or 6. It was going to be God, family, and friends. After that, it was just a matter of how I thought about them. So, like I said, if you have something to be thankful for, be sure to put it in in the comments below. And we at Uncommen pray that God blesses you and your family and minister to you where you are. And we need God's presence in our lives in 2020 and no less in 2021. So be open to finding that silver lining, because just as you're going through that storm, there is that still small voice of God who's always with us. So I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving. You spend some time with family and friends, being thankful and thinking of all the things how we've been blessed. And so I look forward to speaking to you guys next week when we get back into our routine. But I'm going to enjoy some time off, and I wish you well. And if you're going to be something, be uncommon.